Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming to Ten of Cups Tarot. My name is Elsie. If you have been here before, thank you very much for returning. It is you that I do rely on in order to keep this channel open and giving free content to you. So thank you if you've been here before. If you are brand new, I hope that you will consider subscribing, just because we are 1,300 strong or 13,000 strong and there isn't a mean bone among us, and we are here just to uplift each other, and that's exactly what people do when they come here. They're so kind. So I think you might want to subscribe in the end. So I'm here to do a reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And I am here to give you one card that is an overview for the energy overview for the whole reading. And once we pick that card, then I will pick 5 cards, which are for the near past energies, 5 cards for the current energies, and then we'll build on that with 10 cards for the future. All right, let's get started here. So I'm just going to calibrate the cards here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Leo, please. The sign of Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Leo. All right, I'm just going to cut. All right, and the energy for the reading is, oh, that one fell. We'll take it. It is, oh, look at that. Somebody's gonna have some love. Yeah, we've got the 2 of Cups here. Beautiful, deep, romantic love coming up. And there isn't much more that we need to say about that. I think we all know what that is, right? So let's pick 5 cards for the recent past. I just want to see what you've been up to. I want to spy on you a little bit. All right. So I see a little bit of discontent here. On the bottom of the deck, I see that there is a 5 of Cups, being more focused on the things that you don't have rather than the things that you have. In this card on the bottom of the deck, there is 2 cups there, which is love, right? 2 of Cups. And the thing is, I think that you've been more focused on the things that you don't have rather than just being grateful for what you have at this moment. So the one thing that will change your vibration very quickly is gratitude. So my suggestion is volunteer work. It is going to raise your vibration. Volunteer work with the homeless will absolutely change your tune in about 5 seconds. One day I'll tell you about that story. Okay, so in the past energies, I show here that you're tired. I show here that you're exhausted. You need to get more sleep. You need to eat better. You need to have more water. You need to take better care of your body, mind, and soul, and spirituality. You need to take care of those things because there is, you know, you're at the fork of the road and you need to make some decisions, some important decisions that are going to change the trajectory of your life. So it is really important to be rested, to be healed from anything that has gone on that has really hurt your heart or hurt you psychologically. So it really is important to heal so you can make the decision that's coming up. You need to take action at the fork in the road. You need to decide which way you're going. And you need to be rested to be able to make that really good decision. I am showing here that you showed up for your reading here, and this is the card of Leo, and it is about strength. And the strength to be able to rest is one that not many people have, because we're in this society of go, 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 right? We're in the society of people who glorify the busy. And so it almost seems as though if you're a mother who is working outside the home and working inside the home, and you know your children are overscheduled, and if you're not doing all that stuff, what's your worth? Rest. Rest. It'll give you strength. And when you have to make those decisions, that's exactly what you're going to need. A clear mind. You're going to need the ability to be able to make changes in your life that are positive, right? I do show that you're dropping your burdens, which is great. This is part of the self-mastery set, right? Part of the self-mastery is leaving your burdens behind you, is to stop looking far behind. When you look too far behind, you're depressed. When you look too far into the future, you're anxious. So what you need to do is live in the here and the now. You need to drop those burdens so they are not... so you don't have to look back for them. So you don't have to go back and get them. I feel like there's an opportunity coming up that you really need to be in tip top. Been reading too long today. That wasn't really very funny, but I'm tired, so it is. So tip-top shape. So I think that there is an opportunity coming up here that is going to be a good opportunity, but you can't see all the pros and cons of this great opportunity if you are exhausted. Put down those burdens, Leo. You don't need them anymore. Don't look back. You're not going that way. Don't need to look there. Okay, let's go to the current energies here. Current energies, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Whoops. It's face down. Give me one moment here. All right. I will keep that one. 4 more cards, please, for the current energies. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Soulmate. You know, we're still in Mercury retrograde energy, right? Mercury retrograde really just plays havoc with everything. It plays havoc with us, with our mind, body, and soul. It plays havoc with technology. Oh gosh, sorry guys. Yeah, technology. It plays with all of that stuff. It's hard for us to speak sometimes. I'm having a hard time speaking today, and sometimes things will come from the past. And so that's what this card is at the bottom of the deck. It's about things coming back from your childhood, perhaps. Someone that you knew from school, someone that you knew from your past, maybe a last life. Maybe it isn't even someone from this life. It could be someone from last life, but we all have to complete our karma in order to move forward. So that could be someone who is coming back from the past in order for you to clean up your karma and be able to move forward into the next life. So in the current energies, let's get to that. I'm starting to babble because I'm tired. In the current energies, I am showing that you were feeling left out in the cold. So something had happened, a relationship had broken up, and I'm seeing that you were kind of feeling left out, right? And that's caused you to, you know, cover your heart. It's caused you to be not as charitable as you usually are, not as charitable with your love, not as charitable with money, not as charitable, because you just feel like you're going to get hurt, right? Well, this has brought you to a waiting. You have been sowing the seeds of relationship, and now it's time for you to wait for those to come to fruition. So the thing is this, is that we're not in a race. We're not in a race. You could meet the love of your life in your 70s, but you could also meet the love of your life in your 20s. So you could meet your soulmate anytime throughout your life, even after a 20-year marriage that broke up. I don't have one yet, but you know, you can meet the love of your life. That is someone who has been intended for you, you know, by spirit. Someone who's been intended by you or intended for you. I feel like you're working very hard at sowing these seeds. I think that you're working very hard at trying to find someone who will take your pentacle. I feel like you have been spending time sowing seeds of love, and that you've been working, you know, you've been fighting for it. You've been fighting for a relationship. And it is really good because you're looking at everything from all sides. You know, the Hanged Man is there because he's trying to see something from a different point of view. So that means that you're being very picky, that you're being careful, being cautious, and that's good. You just don't want to take the first thing that comes along. So yeah, it hurts. It sucks to be out in the cold. It sucks to be, you know, feeling closed off and feeling sort of you know, playing all the cards close to your chest, and the waiting, it also sucks. But in the meantime, what do? Say with me, self-mastery. That's right. You actually practice your self-mastery, and that would be meditation, manifestation. It would be connecting to spirit, whether that's in prayer or meditation for you, depending on who you use as your source. That would be, you know, laying at night, thinking about the things that you want, and then giving it back to source and saying, hey, these are my requests. Is this good for my path? And you will find that you can think things into life. You really can. Thoughts are things. They become things. Okay, let's look at the future here. I've got 4 cards coming up for the future. Holy smokes. Okay, we got one sticking out here. I'll take that one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So a lot of people have been getting the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look at that. 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups Tarot. 10 of Cups is what we're all striving for, right? We're striving for 10 of Cups, the apex card, right? We're striving for abundance in everything, abundance in love, emotion, money. You know, relationship. We're striving for abundance in all things, and that's really all of us want. I think is just abundance. I am looking at Temperance, which is the card of Sagittarius. And temperance is all about, you know, not being hot, not being cold, but being sort of tepid in the middle, right? Getting a good balance of each. So you're not too hot and you're not too cold. And it's about just keeping your balance. When I think of temperance, I think of tempered glass. You know, something, you know, tempered glass, you can shoot at it. It's going to crack, but it's not going to break. And that's sort of what temperance is all about. It's about just trying to keep your balance. So even if you crack, you don't break. The next card that's coming up is the Wheel of Fortune. So congratulations. And things are about to get a little bit wild. So strap yourself in, Leo. Things are about to get a little bit crazy. Things change really quickly when the Wheel of Fortune comes up. The Wheel of Fortune, fortune of the wheel. So fortune, good fortune, it's turning in your favor. Good fortune is, you know, funds, money, and maybe a different job, maybe a new relationship, the things that make you happy. So it looks like if it is a relationship though, or if it's money or job related, it looks like it is a 10 of Pentacles type relationship, which is the completion of the financial foundation. So this is the abundance of money. And it could be someone you are going to be meeting who is very passionate about what they do, whether they're female or male, because we're not reading for gender here. We are reading for energy, and the energy of the King of Wands is all about, you know, he's a person who owns a business. He's very smart, and he is someone who's very passionate in all the things that he does. So no matter what it is, no matter if it is passion, if it is love, or if it is just his work, he is the king, he runs the kingdom, and he is passionate about all of the things that he does in his dailies. Because all the decisions he makes really affect a lot of people in his life. It impacts a lot of people. All right, next 3 cards, please, for the future for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter. 21st of February to the 29th. I think that somebody has deceived you, or someone maybe just didn't give you all the information, and it caused you to have transformation. It caused you, something that came to an end caused you to kind of reevaluate, look at yourself again and say, what am I doing here? I feel like this person didn't lie to you, but they didn't really give you all the information up front. I feel like you had a false start with them. And so it was your wish and your hope to be able to, you know, to be able to be with this person, but it didn't work. Only because this person didn't give you all of the information. They kind of left you hanging. And it was your hope and your wish to be able to be balanced, to have hopes and dreams with this person. And it was kind of a false start. Then you had to walk away. You had to walk away from the relationship. And it's probably a good thing, because when someone isn't going to tell you everything all the way up front, that's not the person you want to be with anyway. If it's happening now, it's going to happen in the future. You might as well just cut your losses and be done. Then the last 3 cards in your reading. Yeah, I think that this person who was not upfront with you, that person, I mean, in their inability to let you in on all the things that they were thinking, whether they were thinking short-term or long-term, they actually threw you into a waiting and a trying to keep yourself in balance, because you weren't sure if you were sad or not. You know, you had this false start. You really had feelings for this person, and then called it quits. I'm sorry, can't do this. These are the reasons why. And yeah, and it just didn't go down very well. This person could have been younger than you, or you could have been younger than them. This can also be someone who's in the future, who's on their way to you, someone who's the Page of Passion. And the pages are hired by the kings. They go and they collect information and take it back to the king. So this page here is collecting information about passion, and about if you're single and if you're ready and all that kind of stuff. I think, though, right now your walls are up. I think you're tired. I think you're exhausted. I think you just need to concentrate on you and your self-mastery, taking care of yourself, shedding some pounds, maybe drinking more water, eating better, just taking care of yourself, going on some walks, maybe some bike rides, just getting out in nature and, you know, doing some thinking. It's time that you started to think about what your path is. And with this kind of energy, you're not going to be able to do it. So it's time to clear the mind. It's time to clear the mind if this is what you're looking for. The overall for your reading is love. So I think love is what you're looking for, but I think it's been in and out for you, unfortunately, so far. I don't think that you will be alone forever, for sure not. But I think that Spirit is giving you a chance to be able to you know, be better to yourself. I think that's what the gift is here. Okay, so I've got my Spirit Animal Oracle cards from Colette Baron Reid, and I'm just going to pull one of those for you here. See what we can surmise on this reading here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please, for the sign of Leo. We just need 1 card, but thank you for all of those. So I'll take the top one. And the top one is Trust the Great Mystery. Absolutely. It's all about, you know, whales are very intuitive. They're highly intelligent, and they are the keepers of the waters. You know, they've been known to be very highly intelligent, highly intelligent. They have been known to be very spiritual, to be very in tune with the energy of humans, for sure. We've seen this before, and it's said that the secrets go to the deep, right? So it's about the deep dive into your life. It's about diving deep and finding out what you want. What is your trajectory? What is your path? It's time for you to connect to spirit, to connect your spirituality, to trust in the great mystery, and just know that there is someone else out there who is listening, who is going to help you get the things that you need. This card is number 65. 6 and 5 is 11, and 1 and 1 is 2, and that's balance. So that's what you're after. You're after balance, and you're going to get that if you will trust in the great mystery, connect with spirit, do your meditation, take care of yourself, drink your water. I sound like your mother right now. Take your vitamins. Actually, I sound like the Hulk, the Hulkster. Take your vitamins and drink your water, and be a good boy for your family, or be a good girl. But you are someone who is precious, and precious as the whale, and that's pretty freaking cool. I do believe that whales have the ability to psychically connect with spirit. I think that's why they're so intelligent, and I think that's why they speak in a frequency that we don't understand. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's it. That's all I have for you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed it. And if it didn't resonate with you, please go up to the top of my page, click on the About, and then down to the Sun, Moon, Rising link. You can find your moon and your rising sign, and you can watch for those. I sometimes resonate more with my rising sign, which is Sagittarius. I resonate there more than I do with my sun sign, which is Taurus. So you might just want to take a look at your moon and your rising sign. That's all I have for you today. I hope you take care of yourself, practice your self-mastery. All right, gotta go. Bye.